Okay, today we do an upload for a paperback, hardcover back, and the ebook for our client. And we're going through this process step by step now. So we start with the paperback and the hardcover in IngramSpark. And the other day we already generated the barcode, right? Like I showed you how to do it. We got an email with the barcode for the paperback and for the hardcover. And then we sent those to the graphic designer. He made us a cover and put the barcode at the back cover. So we have those two covers, and now we start the upload with this. What's also important to have, we did the market analysis for our clients. We have this because it's important for the keywords, categories, how do you say this in English?
Categories.
And we do the upload, and let's start. Do you see everything?
Yes. Yeah, the screen is shared.
Perfect. So this is like IngramSpark. What we communicate with the authors before, we're sending the link to IngramSpark and ask them, please create an account. This is important because they have to put in their address, legal address and everything, their tax information, their bank account information, and so on. So we can't do this for the author, obviously. And then they give us the login. So this account is set up. And I have the login, and now we start going on print book only. And this is like the $49 fee, which, has to pay the author. So we click here. And it's important only print book, because we do the ebook, we do the upload in Amazon, and having this exclusive deal with Amazon, just published through Amazon our ebook. And we talk about this later a little bit, but it's for now IngramSpark, it's super important, just the print book only. So we click here, and then do you have files ready to upload? Yes, we do. And then, okay, we're reading this. So that means you have the following probably information files: print, jacket, and or cover. Yes, we have the cover, and yes, we have the print interior. We would like to print, distribute, and sell everything online. And we could choose this if we, just like upload a book and then want to have just a few copies for ourselves. But we want to like distribute everything worldwide and go on continue. Okay, so since it's for Larry, I haven't completed the account setup. I hope we can like do this right now without I think we can do the upload without. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so and we are here. We have to put all the information in: the title, the ISBN, which we needed for generate the barcode, the language, and so on. So let's actually open the book from our client, from Larry. And okay, we have here like the PDF file from Larry. I hope you can see this. Does it open, Marcus? Yeah. Yeah. You have your tone off. Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bit of mess outside in the street. So
okay.
yeah, it's open.
Okay, and we see here the title and the subtitle, and we just copy everything and then go back. To IngramSpark. And put in the title. So with Amazon, so this is the thing. Here we have to be very careful because in Amazon we have like title and subtitle. And right now we have here just one space for a title. And this can be a little bit confusing. Do I put in the title and a subtitle or just the title? And I would say we just put in here the title and leave the subtitle blank. But in Amazon, we put in the title and the subtitle. And it's very crucial that we put it in the title exactly like we put it in Amazon, because they are going to merge together. Like
otherwise they will see it as two different books, right? If you even make a small spelling difference or something.
Yeah. So we keep the subtitle out and just like Little House for a Grand Life. So put in the language. You need to put in the ISBN. Let me just get it quickly. So many emails. Do you see this too, right? Like when I jump in my browser? Cool.
See everything.
Perfect. So this was the first ISBN from the paperback. Put this in here. So yes, so with the ISBN, also the author buys the ISBN and owns the copyright, which is very important because then the book is protected by the copyright. And we put here, yes, I own the copyright or hold the necessary publishing right. And here it's just like, okay, does this include some names, famous company, blah, 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 trademarks, pictures, which is not yours. And some license and nothing, like everything it's geistiges Eigentum would be in German, like or the copyright stays with the author. So, and now we have to put in here like the name. There we win this. We could also put here, and we do this, contributors, and we can put in us, because it's free marketing basically when we put in us. So we have to just what we are. Hosted, editor, created, designed, developed. Yeah. I would say consultant, huh?
Yeah, I think that's the most accurate.
Yeah.
Of what I've seen.
And it's just the digital authors. Oh, no, that's just digital authors. Okay. Awesome. So, and then we come here to the categories. And I want to pause here for a second because this is very, very important. Super important that we set the right categories. Because if we put Larry like in something else, like so he wrote the book about tiny house, right? And location independent tiny houses and how to do a business with your tiny house and so on. So if we put him in a category about swimming pools, for example, or like gardening or whatnot, he wouldn't sell any book. because for Amazon also, Amazon algorithm works this way, like when people buy like a book about tiny house, and then Amazon suggests, okay, other readers also buying this from this category, right? And then suggest like the books from the category. And if we put it like in a wrong category, like we mess up the author sales, and this is very so this is very, very important to take time here and really take even like an hour longer or whatnot, you know, if you have to, and really search, go to Amazon, and we do this quickly, go to Amazon, look at the categories and so on, use our market research we did in the beginning and see in which kind of genres the authors is. So, and I want to like share quickly yeah, here's our market research from Larry, and then we see here, okay, it's bestseller ranking, which kind of genre are the other books in, and we get an idea, right? But we shouldn't just like copy and paste those. We really should like double check in Amazon. This is very, very important, because this is basically, if we fuck this up, they don't have sales, like we don't help them at all, and we have nothing to do in the end. So we need to do a very good job here. Oh, so sorry. Okay, so let's go on Amazon, and I did this before already a little bit. And I just put in like tiny house, because this is our book example. And then I see here, okay, how to build your own tiny house. Okay, the book is not about building a tiny house, just like living in a tiny house or having a business in a tiny house. So, you know, we just look a little bit which could be fitting, and then this one, and then just open a new tab, and then also look at the prices, like get the feeling about which kind of prices are the other books. And there's like one rule in a nonfiction, for a nonfiction book, the prices varies between 20 and 40 US dollars. You know, the price range. I wouldn't go under, because it's also the printing cost and shipping cost and everything, but I wouldn't go over $40. And IngramSpark, we see this later, then we can calculate how much are the printing costs, how much margin the author does, and so on. So, and for now, we just start looking a little bit in the categories and get a feeling of where the authors can like place themselves, right? So, and this book, for example, I'm scrolling down and see here this product details and see, okay, interesting. It's like, those are the bestseller categories. It's like small home and cottage, which are very fitting for this book, right? And then residential architecture, it's not really, because it's like independence business as a tiny house, and then home design and construction. Just let's check the other books. We see here, okay, here's again small homes and cottage, residential architecture, sustainability and green design. Let's check again with this house, bigger than life. Yeah, actually sustainable. This would be also a good sustainable and green design. What also, okay. So then you get like a feeling, okay, where are the other good selling books in which category, and how we can place ourselves. And then checking here again, okay, again, small homes and cottage, home design and construction, interior design. which also fits for Larry's book because he goes through every room basically, and he explained what the kitchen is, living room, bedroom, and everything. So this would be also working. And check again, small homes, cottage, residential architecture. Yeah, this doesn't really fit, but small home and cottage. What else? Sustainability and greenhouse, yeah. Small home and cottage. Okay, and then also you can click on the bestseller rankings, and then you see all the books like your bestseller in small house and cottage, and you see, okay, could this book fit in this genre category? And then I really would suggest take an hour and go over this and really get a feeling of, okay, is this really think critical and see, okay, is this really a good fit for the author, and do we make him a favor, like placing him here, and is this really beneficial, and so on. And I would say for now we have like 3: interior design, sustainability, and greenhouse, and this one, small homes and cottage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go back to IngramSpark when we know, okay, how we can place the book. And then we see here subjects. And now it's come the tricky part, because the distributor in Amazon has like 16,000 categories, right? And then the distributor in IngramSpark has different categories. So we need to find those who's like the closest to how we can place Larry's book in Amazon. And basically Amazon software in the end decide how they place the book. And we can here find now the closest categories. So it's a little bit tricky. So, and this is like what I mean, it's super important to take time here. And we can just like Google, or not Google, like put in some keywords. So it has small houses. Yeah, we have to go and find it. So antiques, architecture here, perfect. Let's just get an overview of what we design. Okay, this is interesting for us. Fiction, no. Games, no. History, no. Young, no. Literature, non-classical. Self-help, also not. Travel, not really. Okay, so we have design and architecture. So let's check architecture.
There was another one saying house and home a little bit further down.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah. And okay, let's check like house and home, design and architecture, what we have, and how close we come to the categories we already decided to put the book in. And here's interior, like general lighting, urban. Here, sustainable and green design. Yeah. So we decided to take this and then add subject. Cool. So we have our first. And let's see. Building general. So now it's not really like small houses. Yeah, let's go in house and home. It's not really do-it-yourself. Design and construction. House plans. Maybe it's even house plans.
Yeah, with all his designs he put into it.
And actually in the market analysis we had like all the other books were like house plans. Okay, let's do house plans. Sustainability. Oh, and small spaces.
Mhm.
Smart homes, small spaces, okay. House plans. Yeah, I mean that's it, right? This is so we can just put 3 in here. And this is basically like house plans. It's like, you know, we could also say it's interior, what we found in the other categories, and then small spaces, it's like small houses and cottage, and then sustainable and green design. Perfect.
I think house plans is even more accurate than interior.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, yes. And then select audience. This is straightforward. It's not a children's book. It's not a teenager book. It's not for high school. It's not scholar. It's general adult. And here we can see, okay, have more. So this is interesting. We could put here a tab of contents in, which I would like to do because it's always good to put so much information as possible. And yeah, there has no regional subject, so we can let this blank. Thema subject. Let's see what's this again. Yeah, a global retailer, bookstores, libraries, publisher, etc. to describe a title's content for international discovery and sale, similar to BIESAC. Thema is a classification scheme to identify the major categories for work, including genres, topic, and themes. Yeah. I would put in as many information as possible to really make sure we help the author.
Mhm.
Okay, what we have here. It's like economies, children. Yeah, it's sometimes tricky how to place the book. Is it art, architecture, or is it economy? Technology, engineering. Let's check the arts. Design, architecture, yeah. Theory, structure and design. Interior design, landscape, story, yeah. You could say structure and design. Materials, environmentally friendly. Yeah, what's this in? It would be also individual architecture, right?
Let's see what they have listed.
It's just individual architecture and architecture
Oh, okay.
firm. Structure. Yeah, it's a really tiny house. Landscape, interior design. What we also can do, if nothing really fits, we can like have a more general keyword like architecture, and then let's just use the space and also put in structure and design. And just put in as many as possible. So and individual structure, yeah. And here yeah, this is actually not super important. Yeah, we can let this blink. And put in here the table of contents. And for this, I just open the PDF again and just copy and paste the table of content. It's actually a good idea to have this because then the reader can see, okay, this is in the book, this is interesting or not. And oops, sorry. Yeah, and now just, we have to like remove this one, numbers, make it a little bit nice, do you hear the dog barking from my background?
Nope.
Or no? It's like a little dog. He's so loud. Oh my God.
Would it be a problem if the dots and the numbers would still be inside the categories or in the table of contents?
Yeah, because in the end, how is it? Because it's going to distribute to a 50,000 retailer and bookshelf, and sometimes this can like fuck up a little bit how it shows up. So I would just like put it out.
Okay.
And before you like upload the book, it's always also good like take the book and look at the table of content again and a little bit maybe like read like a page or two to get a feeling, okay, what was it again, and so on, to get to make this place it wide. And yeah. Mhm. If we already have reviews, we could put this in here. We have not, so we can like just skip this. And here we have this full description. This is like the SEO book description, and we have someone who wrote this for us. I can share this with you. Right. Yeah, okay. So this is what we get. Someone does this for us, and we have to just we need to do it some adjustments here because it's not what was it, how to build. So because the book is not about how to build, so usually we need to make like little adjustments, which is super important. And I need to do this before we're publishing it, but for now it's just I copy it in now, and just for us to show how this works. Let's put it in here. Also make sure that yeah, it's just nice place, you know, with like dots and so on. So that looks very professional. So, and this shouldn't be like the, you know, obviously there shouldn't be a yellow mark. So make sure you don't have this in the Word document, and have everything set up. And then the keywords. This is another super important thing to include. And we already did the keyword research and for our market analysis. And we can just go back there and copy them out, or we go in Amazon again and see what's coming up. Like when we put in tiny house, and then we see basically all the keywords here. And Marcus, what would you say, which is like an important keyword we should use when we see this list coming up?
Tiny house living, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even tiny house floor plans, because it does have a lot of floor plans.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny house book, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny house plans. I mean, how many keywords can we put?
I think it was 7.
Okay, tiny house design. Yeah, a lot of them that are here. Coloring book, not.
Yeah, but for sure, like floor plans, right? Plans,
Yeah.
book, design. Okay, let's take those 4. Tiny house, book, and usually the very simple keywords are important, like tiny house book, which is obviously, but this is a very, very important keyword. Tiny house floor plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tiny house plan, right?
I think it said plans always.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Plans. But let's double check again. Also.
Yeah, plans, you're right.
Yeah, and floor plans also.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus.
No worries.
And what's also important is to have something, because it's location independent, have something like this in it, right?
Mm.
Let's put in tiny house design as well. And let's see tiny house location. There comes nothing up. Is it tiny house interior? It's also important.
But I think it's covered with the floor plans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I would.
The keywords are just as important as the categories. I wouldn't include it, but if it's not as strict, then I would include it.
It's both, like it's both, right? We have to like stay as tight as we can, like with the actual like the content. How many we have? 1, 2, 3. We have 4, so we still have space.
How about just without tiny house, but just like independent living, for example? Let's see what comes up, or something like that.
Yeah, independent living. Just copy paste. Yeah, but independent living, look what we get here. It's too far. And this I mean, like this is super important, putting the right keywords in, because Amazon, we are not in our genre anymore. And you know, this has nothing to do with tiny house.
Yeah.
Independent living with autism and so on. So, and this is always, we need to always double check the keywords and categories to really make a good job here. We can put in small houses. small house plans. Yeah. I would like somehow location
Sustainable
independent.
living maybe, or something like that as well, as we had it as a category as well.
Oh, yeah. Sustainable living. Sustainable house.
Yeah. Sustainable architecture.
Yeah, and here we have our, this is good. You see, we have here our house again, like we also found a few times in the market analysis, so very good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No más. Should we go sustainable living? Yeah, this is too far. Or maybe here. No, I mean, for building your, yeah. No, what do you say? It's too far, huh? Too far of a stretch.
Kind of, but not really.
This location independent. Location independent. Oh. Yeah, I think. I would just put in tiny house interior because or tiny house books with building plans. There are a lot of plans in it.
There are.
Actually better. Yeah, awesome. And then we have here all those. Yeah, this is our genre. Perfect. And then we just copy paste those because we need this later for Amazon. And for the hardcover as well. And we check this one. What is this? Short description. Yeah, we can put in here like a short description, like a sentence or two.
Of the book itself? Maybe even the blurb?
Good idea, yeah. Let me open the blurb. Thank you, Marcus. Very good thinking. Okay, just copy paste the blurb. Put it in here, continue. Yeah, it's too long, okay. Because it's short. But we can make it short, okay. They also guides you through the different type of houses, from mini house to tiny house, up to its raised creation full dimension house. Let's say the author and architect. The author and architect guides you through the different types of houses, from mini homes to tiny houses, up to his latest creation, full dimension farm. With countless drawings and pictures, the author illustrates that not only a quaint life in a small space is possible, but also the ability to operate a business location independent with farm. This is perfect, actually, because this really brings on point what this book is about. But it's damn.
Still too much. Wow, because it's so small and not a lot.
Okay, how do you Aja?
I would say through different mini homes and tiny houses. So you can already cut out a little bit of this part in the first sentence.
The Eich goes into different types of tiny
So I would-
houses. This,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. This count as. We need to let this in, business location independent.
I would also, up to his latest creation, this can go, or something like.
Yeah.
And maybe countless, just with drawings and pictures.
Yeah, just a second.
Hmm.
Or maybe like he at 10, 11. Okay, 2.
Try to get
But-
countless out.
No, I kind of want to let's count this
Okay.
in because this shows that it's a lot of drawings. You know,
Okay.
this is like a benefit. And I just put out like also, and now we like on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the architect guides you through the different types of tiny houses with countless drawings and pictures. He illustrates that not only a quaint life in a small space is possible, but the ability to operate a business location independently. Perfect. It's a very good sentence, yeah. Okay, the trim size was standard, and we choose like 5.5 and 8.5 inches. We have it in black and white.
Where would you get the trim size again if you're not sure exactly where to find it?
You have to set this up before, like even before we communicate with the designer and the layouter, like before we start the layout. Like the layout is already made ready for this trim size, and you set it
just
up.
decide that what makes most sense according to the book.
Yeah, and this is standard. We just choose standard because actually the architecture book could be bigger, but we choose standard, like standard in Germany would say like standard Taschenbuchformat, because the resolution of the drawings and pictures weren't like super good. So we can't make it like a big book. So we decided to make it like standard.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have to decide white or cream. Usually I always take cream because this makes the looks just nicer. But always also ask the author before, like which kind of paper do you want to have, like white or cream?
And we never do colored interiors, right? We always do black and white.
Yeah, except like children's books. But the thing is, with colors, this is super expensive for printing.
Mm.
Yeah. So binding, we have paperback because we started with paperback, and yeah, we do a perfect bound. And the cover always matte. Because cloth, it's more for like textbook and like school books and whatnot. But usually, you know, normal nonfiction books are matte. So page count, always double check with the manuscript, and here it's 196 pages. And we see here, okay, it's calculated already, the print cost, it's like $4 per book printing.
Can you scroll up again, please?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean, duplex enabled?
You can't. Okay. Yeah. This needs like printing on the back of the cover, which we actually never do. Like because we make the interior of the book like with the first page and then second, and you know, so we put like no in here. Okay, go away. So, and then the pricing. This is super interesting. We put in so I did some research before about and saw, you know, compared all the prices from paperback and hardcover and so on, and it makes sense. Make the paperback price for $19.90. And with the hardcover, we have to see how much the print cost is, but I would go with $24.90 or even like $29.90. But I think seeing all the other books and in which kind of price range there are, and if we go like shortly over here again, and see the price, okay, paperback $14.19. Paperback $26, paperback $19, hardcover $24, paperback $23, hardcover $24, paperback $15, $18, hardcover $55, paperback $19, So I think we are like in a good middle range of with $19.90 and $24.90. And like I said, we have to then do a second upload with the hardcover. But it's basically the same what we do now, but we just have to put in here like hardcover and not paperback. Makes sense, right? Yeah. And for now we just do paperback. We don't go over the hardcover because it's basically the same. You just have to put all the information again, and I would encourage you to copy paste the keywords that we set the same keywords, and then also on Amazon. Okay, so let's go with 90. And then it calculates already for us. And here it's important, we just go with 55%. And let's see what it says. And here it shows us how much money we or the author make. Like when a book is for $20, he basically makes $5. Because another $4 are the printing cost, and then the distributor gets something. We can also put in 35. And then we get a little bit more. And I would even, so this is a little bit tricky because the US market don't have something called Buchpreisbindung. Buchpreisbindung is something, it's a standard in Germany. So this means basically it's like a price binding for books. So if we say we want to sell the book for $19.19, nobody is allowed to sell it to a different price. But that's not the case in the US. So we put, and I see this with other authors, it's a little bit frustrating. Like we put the price in here for $19.19 and then they're selling it for $29, right? And then they make a lot of more profit than we do. Or the author, we don't do the profit, right? So for this, I would like choose 35% because they're putting always a lot of always a percentage of it, so and that they also get some money back, right? And we just do this here for everybody.
In which case does it make more sense to put 55? Because I mean, if you put 35, automatically you get more money, right? So wouldn't it always make more sense to put 35?
Yeah, I agree. The only disadvantage is that retailer can decline, then not showing it. But it's usually very small retailer. So, and it's like, they are usually not so important. Like the most important are Amazon, Barnes and Nobles and so on. And they are gonna, show the book regardless how much percentage we put in. And so the best interest for the author is put 35 in. And then you have to, yeah, I understand, blah, blah. It's like basically what I just said, that this is the risk that not every bookstore then in some marketplaces will pursue our title. But like I said, it's just super small and it's not guaranteed that someone ever buys from those, so it's not super important. And here it's also the publication date. And what I like to do when we do the upload, I would like to have like 2 months between upload and really publication date, because when you also book a package with us, no, it's not true what I'm saying, because we just talked about we want to do everything in a month, right? Do the whole our new service from. Okay, so this means IngramSpark usually need 3 to 5 days to upload everything. So this means at least a week before we published, we need a week time between. And sometimes if something is with the design and we have to like a new upload, it takes even longer. So usually like when we have like a 10 days span between the upload and publication date, this would be ideal. And for Larry, we just put in 21st of March. So one sale date, what is this? One sale date is the date before which the title may not be sold by retailer if one sale date. Feed is left blank, the publication one sale date will be the same. Now we let it blank, okay. Okay. Okay, I forgot to put this in return. So when someone returns the book, what should we do? Like, is a return possible or not? And should we destroy it or deliver? This is also a little bit tricky because I kind of like personally, I don't want that books going to be destroyed, you know, because it's like nonsense. And deliver, since we pay self-publisher, where should it be delivered? Right? So I would just put no. Because a lot of self-publisher we're working with, they're living in like Larry in Costa Rica, and there's no way, like when someone like purchased this book in the US and then he put it, you know, sent it back, it's like it's no way that, you know, there's just no address and nothing. So yeah, and I have to finish the account. Okay. Which I can't now because I don't have Larry's information.
But then after this, it probably is only the upload, right, of the cover in the PDF.
Yeah, and you see here it's super straightforward. Like print interior, you upload the PDF and then the print cover. And here it's important you have to upload the white cover, you know, because this is a paperback, and we have like the
hardcover as well.
Yeah, but the ISBN, it's like for the paperback, and you have to make sure upload the right cover that the ISBN matches. And also we generated with like a specific ISBN, a specific barcode for the paperback. So make sure you don't mix this up. And yeah, that's it. And then you just upload everything. The author should put in all the information. You upload everything, and then you just say, okay, publishing. And the author put in automatically the information about how to pay and everything. And you just push publishing and it's on the way. And it takes, like I said, like 3 days usually until it's published, or until we get the email something is wrong, like the ISBN is not matching and so on. So for this reason, always double check that uploading the right cover with the right ISBN and the right barcode. Perfect.
Yep.
Do you have any questions or something?
So far, no, I think that's more or less straightforward. Of course, you gotta pay some attention to the categories and the keywords and all that, the barcode and the ISBN. But apart from that, I think it's quite straightforward, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, let's jump to Amazon. So the same with Amazon, like the author usually set up an account. Oops. So here, something is tricky here with Amazon, because we can just log in with Amazon with a verification code. And the author set up an account, put all the tax information in and his bank accounts and blah, blah, blah. And the bank account information is obviously important, that the money goes into his bank account, you know, after like the book sales and so on. And when we do the upload, ideally, they also put all the information already in, give us the login, and then we may have to make sure we communicate with him, like on WhatsApp or whatever, and ask, so are you available now? Can I log in? You log in, and then he gets a verification code, and he's going to send you the verification code on WhatsApp, or click yes, approved, or whatever, right? And then you can log in. And it's very important, if you have, for example, on one day, like 2 or 3 multiple uploads, always use a different, not ISBN number, IP number, and use a VPN different location, because Amazon software is so built, like, you know, when you log in from the same IP address, they're going to block our accounts, because it's against the guideline that one person has like multiple accounts. And Amazon don't know that we provide a service, so they think, okay, there's one person with 2 accounts and we're blocking 2 accounts. And this is, you know, would be catastrophic for us, really, because it's a pain in the ass communicating with Amazon. And worst case, if we have another author with a lot of book sales already, and then Amazon block this account, and then it's all the book sales are gone. So we don't want to do this. So it's another like pitfall to avoid. Super double check you logging in an Amazon account from different IP address. Okay, I already logged in today. And log in again, okay. So, and I just get, and you see, we just have like a minute.
Oh yeah, that's not a lot.
So, and for this is super important that we are like in a WhatsApp group or wherever, like with I already put a phone number in. It's Costa Rica here.
I'll be right back until you do this.
Okay. So on Amazon, we upload the ebook. So we just go here on Create, Kindle ebook. And then basically the same, right? Like it's like language, it's English. And then we just copy the exact title we put in LinkedIn, IngramSpark. And then here, like I said before, here is, we have a subtitle, which is amazing. We can put in the subtitle. It's not a series. It's
Is there an extra, I think there's an extra space bar in the subtitle after off and in front of location.
What do you mean? Where, like in
In
IngramSpark?
subtitle, no, here in subtitle after off and before location, I think there is an extra space.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is in the, yeah, because there's like a different Zeilenumbruch in the original. Okay, thank you. Good eye, Markus.
Layout.
Yeah. So we can like put us here in again. What are we? Forward, illustrator, introduction. What do you think, Markus?
Nothing really. I think the most fitting would be editor, but even that is a little bit.
Narrator? No. Introduction?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, introduction.
No, I think it's something like Einleitung. Preface, more translator. Yeah, let's do editor and then just digital authors. It's just, it's free marketing, so it's always use it.
Yeah.
And then here the same, we just copy paste the description and just the same description, right? We used for IngramSpark. Beautiful. And yes, we own the copyright, putting in the keywords here, and we, hopefully we copy paste the keywords from before. And then can just like, put them in here. Copy, paste.
And the order is completely irrelevant, I suppose, right?
You want?
The order of the keywords
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No. I mean, we could like double check. Maybe this is the same with like social media. It's all about the algorithm and stuff, but I think it's not super irrelevant. But even so, this order, it's already like first people to be double, to make it double secure. We should like have the order like a little bit in mind, because people would like search first for tiny house book and then maybe tiny house floor plans and so on, and always go from more general to more specific. That's a good rule. Yeah. So, and now our famous categories again. And so, yeah, it's obviously like a nonfiction book. Yeah, we go here to architecture. And let's see what we have. just want to quickly see if we have also houses. Yeah, house and homes. And it's always good to also first, you know, have an overview. Here's sustainable living.
House plans.
House plans, yeah. So with Amazon, we can just set 2. So we have to be specific here. So it's house plans for sure. Let's see in architecture, some tiny house. Or small house, let's see buildings. Here we have our interior design. Sustainable living. Or maybe a good rule is also in Amazon, like have like one specific category and one general. So we could also like architecture general. Design, drawings and presentation.
Could be, yeah.
So the thing is, yeah, we can just put 2 in here. So we have to decide. I would go with more specific because it gives us just a better chance to really reach the people. Yeah, house plans for sure, and then design, drafting, drawings, presentation, because there's a lot of drawings in the book. Okay. So yeah, this is not for children. We can like ignore this. And yes, I'm ready to release. If I continue. Oh yeah, yeah, and this is like the digital rights in order to lend the book. And I would let this open because if this makes it just also easier for people to find it. Like when someone really likes this book and can lend it, and maybe then, you know, lend it to someone and they really love it, and then they buy the copy of the book and so on. So I would like leave this open. And then here it's pretty straightforward. Then just upload the EPUB. I have it here, like you see, EPUB document, upload, we're waiting. And we have already the cover. So we put like, you see here, we could like create a cover, or we use the cover we have. And here it's like, you know, we just want to use obviously the cover from the front. We don't need like the back cover. So now we have to wait. This processing. Any questions, Marcus?
Nope.
It's pretty easy, or like.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things you gotta be aware of, but in general, it's quite straightforward again. And very similar to IngramSpark as well. Like they basically want the same information.
Yeah.
So when you do it on one side, then it's easy because you've already done all the work and you just, as you said, have to copy paste everything in the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. When we have everything together, like the description and EPUB and all the files, and I would like, still encourage like take an hour for searching for the right keywords and the categories in Amazon. And then all in all, it's maybe like 3 or 4 hours or less work with all the upload. No less. Like how long we do this now? Like an hour and 20?
Something like that, yeah.
But we're slow because we're talking about it. And
exactly. And explain it, everything, and
yeah. Okay. And there's okay. It's also very good software. There shows how many spelling errors are there inside, which we ignore for now because we have already our layout ready. And it's usually something like Larry created like farm, FAM. It's his like 4-dimension house. This is like an arrow and stuff, and like the names and so on. So yeah. So we can here like see the preview, how it looks later. There shouldn't be a problem. It can be also the EPUB I created before, because I used like this free converting in Google something. But in the future, we work with the layouter and they're creating for us the EPUB. So we have no issue with the upload and nothing. We just can like go straight forward. So we don't need an ISBN for the Kindle because we get an ISIN. The ISIN, it's extra for Amazon, like a series number for the eBook book. So we can just like save and continue. And here, this is also very important, like KDP select enrollment. And we say yes. And this means we doing like an exclusive deal with Amazon. So we upload the ebook in Amazon and only in Amazon. And then we can use all the marketing things for Amazon, like, and every 3 months we get like 5 free days for Amazon, like free marketing days and so on, and can like do Amazon ads and whatnot. So for this, we always do this exclusive deal for Amazon KDP. Also worldwide, yes. Our main location is Amazon.com, yes. And of course, we want to have like 70% margin and not 35. And a good price for like a nonfiction book is it's usually always $19.90 or $19.99, and I wouldn't go over it because then we just get 35%. This is like this Amazon rule. If you like under $2.99, you just get 35%. If you like over $9.99, you get like 35%. And since it's a nonfiction book, $9.90 is actually a good price. And then you can see here all the royalty, like they also get like almost $7 for one book.
Not too bad.
Okay, so since we haven't like finished the account, we can't publish yet, right? So and
But that would be the final step. You just would have to hit publish your Kindle ebook, and
yeah. And for now, we just put save as draft. Yeah, that's it. So
okay,
pretty straightforward. So it's and then of course do the hardcover as well. And then you have to do just the research once, and it's basically like I think 2.5 hours, 3 hours work on the upload.
Yeah.
if we have all the information, like the work is before, right? Like gathering all the information, the SEO book description, get the covers, get it in the right order, make sure you upload the paperback cover with the right ISBN and so on, and the research for the keywords and categories, and then it's the good a good price, and yeah.
What would happen if you accidentally use the barcode for the hardcover as the paperback?
We get an error.
Realize? Okay, they realize it.
Yeah, but after, so this is not ideal, because we could get an error after we publish, so then we have to do the upload again, and this is like results in delaying then. So always make sure you upload the right thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and for this is also good, like because it's just 3 days until the upload, and it's good like have like at least a week or 10 days do the upload and then the publication. And especially with our promise, like, you know, we published your book in a month or you get your money back. This would be very annoying, like when we do it on the last minute and then upload the wrong cover and then get this error and then have to do it again, and then the book is not published, and we lost money basically, and work for nothing. Yeah. So for this, it's good having like 10 days, and it should be straightforward. Like when we get the manuscript, we do like simultaneously the cover and the layout, which needs a week. We also start getting the SEO description text, do the market analysis, blah, 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 have like 2 weeks for all doing this. And then we have basically another 2 weeks, like with a little bit buffer for like do the upload if we need to change something and so on. So it should be enough and straightforward, but always have like at least, yeah, I would say like 10 days. So if we have to do something last minute, so we have some time to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Awesome. So that's it about the upload.
Perfect. Thanks for showing.
Yeah.